Hey everyone, hope you're all well. Today I've got some positive news about Halo Infinite that I can finally share with you all. And like the title suggests, Halo Infinite's campaign is done, with 343 Industries able to playtest the campaign in its entirety. The only thing left to address with the campaign now is all the technical issues, like the graphics, bugs and glitches, and how the game feels to play, among many other things. But all of these issues should hopefully be fixed in the coming months. I think it should be said that despite the leadership issues at 343 Industries that recently arose, Halo Infinite will definitely be joining the Xbox Series X sometime early next year. Clobberl, a very well-known Xbox insider, also stated yesterday that Halo Infinite is more or less content complete, and that they now can fully focus on the technical aspects of the game. This guy is the real deal when it comes to insider scoops and leaks, and of course is very credible. He then went on to say that he expects Halo Infinite to 100% drop next year, and after hearing how Halo Infinite's campaign is finished, besides the technical issues, I can even see it releasing in the spring to summer period in 2021. It makes the most sense, seeing as we now are in November, so I think a fair estimation for release would be around May to June, which is a little later than I originally predicted 2 months ago, but I'll be more than happy with that if it does come true. Now, what's interesting is shortly after Clobberl released his tweet about Halo Infinite, 343 Industries community manager Unishek released a tweet that looks like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme, just with Chief's helmet, and he said, "When you get to Escherum's speech whilst playing campaign." This got everyone pretty excited, and indicated that 343 were finally able to playtest Halo Infinite in full. Now, the reason I think he released this tweet was to first excite the Halo community, but second, quickly put out something because of what Clobberl said about the campaign being content complete, which of course in itself gives confirmation to us all that the campaign is finally complete because 343 Industries are able to playtest it. That is something I think we all needed to hear. There's been a lot of negativity associated with Halo Infinite recently, with the majority being quite fair, after some appalling decisions made by 343, but this is the first positive thing we've had for I think at least a month now, maybe even more. Of course, we have no idea about the multiplayer or how it plays. All we know is that Phil Spencer said in an interview that it will be special, but it is good news to finally hear something positive about the campaign, especially after the terrible news going on at 343 with Chris Lee stepping down. Now, this leads me to my final point, which is that Joseph Staten joined 343 as the project lead in order to help them ship the game. This was good to hear because many people, including myself, were speculating that Staten had a huge role where he was going to have to try fix the mess or completely rework Halo Infinite. But in reality, Joe doesn't have that task, or anything close to that scale, says Clobberl again in one of his tweets. He is there to ensure Halo Infinite gets a solid launch. In fact, I'd say that's his actual purpose for joining, although I expect him to stay on with 343 Industries post-launch, where it would be good to see him receive an even bigger role with the franchise going forward. This also confirms that 343 Industries is nowhere near as bad as some articles or news YouTubers are even suggesting. Chris Lee stepped down because he felt it was the right time to leave, and with Halo Infinite being pretty much complete now, it makes sense why they brought Joe in to help them successfully ship the game. After all, he's had plenty of experience, and like Clobberl said in his tweet, and like I said in my previous video, I trust Joe Staten and P. Hines to bring it home and deliver an amazing Halo game. After all the terrible news surfacing about Halo Infinite, it feels good to have something positive to talk about. Let's hope this continues. That of course is up to 343, but it's time they start delivering more to the Halo fanbase after all this time in the dark. And maybe, just maybe, we'll see something in the coming weeks, like a multiplayer reveal or even an updated showcase of the campaign, showing some of the expansive areas. Honestly, something like that would be awesome, and keep us talking for a while, and not to mention how something so simple and easy would build the hype back pretty much overnight. It's safe to say that this month will be huge for Halo Infinite and 343 Industries, and with the release of the Xbox Series X, now would be the perfect time to reward the fanbase with something truly awesome, which 100% would get everyone talking about Halo Infinite, but for this time, for the right reasons. Alrighty guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Sorry for a slightly shorter video, but nonetheless I hope you found it interesting. Fingers crossed 343 release more Halo Infinite content in the coming weeks. If you guys would like to join my Discord, you'll find the link in the description, along with my Twitter, if of course you'd like to follow me there too. Anyway fam, thanks so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to support me that little bit extra. Thanks guys, have a good one.